Yes, so welcome again, guys. And I just want to share a quick tip with you. So, you know, coming here just on my journey, you know, doing one or few things here, right? So there are just certain things that you have to know as a trader, have to keep your composure and so forth and try to remain calm. Now, please, I think I've told you, maybe I haven't told you, but you have to avoid new tokens, right? Avoid new tokens. And you're like you're saying, oh, your friend told you about this new token, right? And it's like trading, it has a great volume, and Binance just lists it, and so forth, and you're excited, you're pump up, your adrenaline, is there, and you're going on it, you probably make a 5%, a 2%, a 3 or a 10% profit on it, and the adrenaline, is pumping, the dopamine is being released in your brain and you feel good. The dopamine is that feel good chemical in your brain, right? And you're like, wow, this is great opportunity. But you know what? That is extremely dangerous, and that is why you see there is a 15%, minus 15% here, PNL, and I just want to share it with you because, they always say, that to judge the quality of a man, just try and look what he is doing when no one is looking. I don't want to come here and say, okay, I'm making profit, I'm making profit. I've accrued some losses here, and this is what I want to tell you what happened. I saw this token, and well, it's vibrate, I did not do any research on it, and this is something that I has to learn, right? You have to learn this. Always do your own research on the tokens, the kinds. Because Binance or any other exchange list them, that doesn't mean that they are legitimate. Now, you could go into a new project or old project, which seems legit. Who would have thought that would have happened to Luna? I always make reference to Luna, right? However, now, if the project is like 2 or 3 or so days old, I would avoid those projects because they basically is in a pump and a dump scheme. They are basically in a pump and a dump. And especially when you do not have any first-hand knowledge of how much kinds the developers have and so forth. And this was what had happened to me with Vibrate. And I basically knew that I shouldn't have gone in it, but I went in it anyways and I've learned my lesson. So that is why I'm here. I want to tell you, any new tokens or any tokens that you see is extremely volatile. You need to avoid those tokens. You can lose a lot of money very fast. Now, this has been a journey for me, and this has been also a learning lesson so that I can share with you. The more I learn, the more I can share with you. Always avoid new tokens, right? Now, like you're saying, okay, would you trade it again? No, I'm not, because the devastating impact that it had on me, I was like, wow. And my PNL was like $80 plus, It came up a bit, and then I get to sell, right? But I've lost $68. I shouldn't have lost this money. If I have lost with USTC, which that's what I was trading, then I saw this one, there's also another one by the name of Loom. I lost some money on it also, naively. That's how I lost the money, because, I naively lost the money on it. even though I would have capitalized back on the USTC from Loom, it's because of greed. You know, I saw that the price was moving up, and I could make something, even though I would have made something from Loom. I did not lose much on Loom. I basically gained quite a lot, but I lost some on it. You know, it it's not balanced, but I think I would have lost a little bit less than what I've made in profit. However, I should have never started to trade those tokens because they are extremely volatile. Secondly, the Vibra, they are new. They just released the other day, so the price went up heavily. Person started to pump it. There's a hype on it, and then it came crashing, just crashing down, and that is why I always say, you see, sometimes you just take a small profit from the market and you say, okay, cool, that's it. I feel satisfied with what I've gotten. Do not be greedy, and that is what happens when you are being too greedy. So, guys, whether the new tokens are on a trusted exchange like Binance or whatsoever, or on the DEX, please avoid trading new tokens. Like, you're gonna say, okay, so if no one trades new token, who is gonna do it? No, listen, like bad news, right? You don't have to listen to the news. Someone could come and tell you. So let whoever want to risk their money go and trade these new tokens, because they're extremely risky. Many a times, a fraction of the token goes to the developer, and they are there trading against you. You're on the order book. You doesn't see any face. You don't see anyone location or anything. There are better traders out there more than you. So why do you think that, they're going to let you have the edge over them, especially when they have unlimited amount of token in their arsenal? Come on. You're going to lose, because you know what? They're going to dunk the price on you, and then you're going to sell, and then they buy again, right? And then you're even going to buy higher than where you sold. Right? So guys, just avoid new tokens. Please, I'm asking you, just avoid new tokens, and this has been a learning experience for me. So that's why I want to share it with you. Now, I should have just stick with the USTC, because you know what? I would have just lost 6% on the USTC, right? And I would have gained it back, because I could buy low, sell when it goes up back, and then sell when it and then buy when it come back down, right? So that's just basically what had happened. And this token here, it's not good at all. This token here, it's extremely volatile, and I think it's overpriced, and I'm just gonna delete that shit from there. Loom is, it has some level of potential. However, that's the kind of volatility that I see in Loom also. Not as bad as the Vibrate, but that's just basically it, and I don't care if person say, okay, I want to bash Vibrate. Fine, yeah, I'm bashing them. Their shit is just not transparent. It's just not transparent. You don't know who has token. And like let me just show you something here. Let me just do a search for it. I can on VIB. Okay, let me just do a quick candlestick overview here. You see these stuff? As soon as it goes up, there's a huge sell-off. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. See that? Huge sell-off coming down the line. Look at that. Okay, look at this now. It went up to the 14 level there, and it came right back down to 13 there, right? So that's what has been happening. Look at this now. It goes up to the 14 level. I think this was today. And it comes all the way back down. So that's, look at this candlestick. And I mean, there are legitimate kinds out there that behave similar. However, the way that this is behaving, you can see that it is under the influence. It is under the influence, and you just have to avoid these kind of tokens because they are going to wipe you out. So I think I bought at I think I would have bought at I think I would have bought at 18 something. Yes. And then I sold, and then I came back and bought at 16,600 there, and no, I would have bought at the 1800. Yes, that's where I bought at, and it came all the way down, within a matter of well, less than an hour. It came all the way down from the 16 level there, all the way down to 13.5. Bye vibrate, Just be careful, guys. And these are what I always speak about that can happen when you're greedy. You just want to make some fast money, and you're not looking, like you have on blinders, so you're not seeing clearly. You're not seeing clearly at all. So that's just basically that. You have to be careful. You have to be mindful. Like, my grandmother would have said, stick with the evil that you know. So, you know about the Luna Classic, your Luna, your USTC, you just stick with what you know. Stick with what you know. And remember, high risk equal high reward, right? So, if you can make a high profit on a coin or a token, you can lose a huge amount of funds also. And that's what had happened. And just avoid, guys, just avoid these tokens. They are new. They just come on the market. The price is going to inflate because they are being influenced. They are being influenced. And you know what? No developer will give a heck about you whenever these things happen. No one will care about you. So you just have to be mindful and protect your small investment. Because I'm sure that the developers, they have tokens and they are selling them on the market, and they are trading against you. How unfair that is, right? So we just have to be mindful as to what we are doing. Okay? Thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and just tell me what you think. Feel free to comment in the section below, and have a wonderful evening. I'm out.